Now, if you follow my Instagram, you will see that I've gotten into camping. One of the things you need when you're camping is tent pegs. Those happen to be quite expensive if you want good ones. A set of 6 Snow Peak brand ones will set you back about 26 bucks or 2,600 yen. So I thought I'd have a go at making my own. And it looks like it's going to have to be modified straight out of the packet. So what's unusual about that? I've started off with some 9mm rod, which was 1 meter for $2. And I've got some scrap metal here. It's just flat bar. It's about 4 centimeters wide, and I don't even know how much I've actually got of it. The next step will be to cut these shapes out of it like that. Once I have 8 of those, I can weld this to the rod and then drill a hole in this, and that should be just about it. I can sharpen up the end of it, make it easier to hammer into the ground, but that should be it. I wonder how they'll turn out. Now, it would be wise to mark them all out and then cut them. I wasn't going to do that because of the thickness of the blade will throw everything off, but at the end of the day, it's just a tent peg. I'm going to hit it with a hammer. Who cares if it's a couple of millimeters off? So let's do that. This is 12, 8, and 4. Once I mark those, I have my center line. Just draw my S through the middle there, and that's it, basically. So the next line is going to be at 16, which will be here. Or will it? Will it be the yes? It will, because we'll go that way. 16. 16 plus 4 is 20. If I can get to 20, I can. That's that one there. And this doesn't reach to 24. So if I go 4 from there, and then use a square, that'll give me that mark. Like that. Right. So that will be 2, 4, 6. One more. I actually have 9 stakes, but well, 9 pieces of metal, but I'll only make 8 pegs because 9 is, you're not really going to use 9. You might use 10, but you're not going to use 9 pegs. So I'll keep one as a spare, and I might make it later with this remaining if I need any more. If the design works, that is. At the moment, the whole thing owes me, well, I don't know how much I paid for this, but it was just in my scraps, so it technically owes me nothing, kind of. The rod owes me under 10 bucks, so yeah, if we can get 8 pegs for 10 bucks, that's not bad. Certainly better than 6 for 25. Anyway, let's cut that, and that. Then we can drill these, cut those, and then just chop them off. Are we live? We are. Step 1 is finished. I guess. Alright. Drill some holes. This is a 3mm and it's only just big enough so that I can get the blade of the jigsaw through. So what I'll be going for here is to weld that on there like that, or like that maybe. Maybe next to it is probably better, easier. Just like that. I'll round this edge off, round that edge off, round this top edge off, and that's about it. I'll drill a hole in there. I need to do that too. Dimes, mate, laying dimes. Not even hot. That's pretty damn good. One down. The GoPro 7 died before I could finish making these, so you didn't get to see the full process. There it is there, just chilling, completely flat battery. Here they are. Let's run over some of the features of them. It's a real mess out here at the moment, so I don't really know where I'm going to put these down. Let's see, here I do. Right. They have a terrible paint job because I just threw on yellow paint. I figure that this much of it is under the ground, so who cares? And you hit this area with a hammer, so it doesn't really matter. The paint's just for, well, so you can see it, and it's so ugly you would be able to see it from the moon. You hit this part with a hammer, so the paint's going to come off anyway. Not really worried about it. It has this hook here for the rope so that you can tie your tent down, and it has this hole here so you can put something through there and help lift this out of the ground once it's in there. They are 30 centimeters, roughly 30 centimeters long, a sharpened tip, but not so sharp that you'll cut yourself on it. That's all there really is to it. There's 8 of them, and they should be very useful at the campsite. That's the end of that. That took quite a long time to do. Would I do it again, or just pay the money? I don't know. I guess if you had these pieces like sitting around and you have free time, yeah, give it a shot. But if you don't have free time, then just pay the man, because they take quite a long time to make. Well, 8 of them anyway. But yeah, cheap. They were cheap. Probably $10 for 8. So less than half price. Yeah. So that's that. So how do they work? That's what you really want to know, isn't it? Well, I've tested them quite a lot. We went camping a lot at the end of last year before it got too cold. So really put them through their paces. They work excellently in like grassy type areas. Not so well in rocky areas. I have bent a couple of them, but none bent beyond use. Like they're bent, but you can still use them. I think the reason why the Snow Pig ones are as expensive as they are is because they don't bend. I think they might be forged. But having said that, we camped at the edge of a river that's all rocks, and hammering those tent pegs in and really hammering them in still only bent 1 or 2 of them, and they're still usable. So at that price, it's really hard to beat, right? But yeah, that's the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Something a little bit different, going kind of back to the roots of Garage K, of me just making stuff in the garage rather than working on the in every episode. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit the like button. If you'd like to see what happens next on Garage K, could be anything at this point, make sure you press that subscribe button. If you'd like to support this channel, you can do that by getting your name on the Garage K door. Details on how to do that are in the description, along with links to the Teespring store, where you could get yourself a t-shirt or a hoodie and rock that while you're driving your K cars. Anyway, that's it from us. I'll see you in the next episode. Later.